back to Wintario, and if you've been keeping track, because of Christmas and New Year's, the provincial draw has been held on Thursday for the past 2 weeks. However, next week you will again have a chance to win $500,000 plus thousands of other prizes every Friday, and each ticket, of course, is good for 5 consecutive weekly draws. It could be a great way to start the new year, so the winning numbers will be announced during the Global Television News just before 6 and shortly after 11 on Friday nights in Ontario. And we do have some special New Year's Eve draws, and we'd like to start those right now. This will be the first of our special scramble draws. The same rules apply as with our regular scramble draw. All you have to do is find 6 digits in any order on your ticket to match our 6 digits. So good luck. Jock, we need all 6 machines rolling again. Thank you. Back out to Greg.
Standing with John and wife Marge, and I just found out that, John, you retired Christmas Day, was it?
Christmas Day, yeah.
What did you do?
Steam fitting.
How long?
About 35 years.
You looking forward to retirement?
Oh, yes.
I'll bet. Maybe we can bring some luck your way, too, to make it even a little better. Thank you very much.
Thank you, John, and good luck with retirement. This is our first New Year's special prize. It's a scramble draw, and there are a possible 3,500 winners for each one of these special draws. The first digit to look for anywhere in your ticket is a 5. Next, look for a 4. And in somewhere in your ticket would be another 4. You'll need 2 4s for this scramble draw, followed by a 6. From the next machine, Valerie holds up a 9. And it'll take one more number, and that's a 3. So if you have a 5, 4, 4, 6, 9, 3 anywhere in your ticket, you've just won $50. Val, we need your assistance once again, and while Valerie reloads the machines, we're going to do the same thing again, and once again that's worth 3,500 possible winners of $50 each. This will be our second special New Year's scramble draw. Jock, would you roll the 6 machines again? Thank you. We're back out to Greg.
My next guests are Jim and Paul, who are students here, and I mentioned off the top of the show that it's a very big high school, also very successful athletically. What are some of the things you've accomplished this year, fellas?
Well, the swim team's been very successful. It's one of the better ones in Ontario.
Paul?
Our football team's done very well.
I understand the volleyball team did too.
Yeah. That's right.
Okay, fellas, let's not keep everybody waiting. If you will, press that button together. Thanks very much.
Thank you very much. Once again, we have a special scramble draw. Another 3,500 possible winners. Just waiting to check their tickets, looking for 6 digits in any order at all. This time we will have this combination: a 0, a 7, hopefully you have an 8. This time we have a 9. We need 2 more digits. 1 is a 6, and the very last one is another 6. So if in your ticket you have a 0, 7, 8, 9, 6, 6 in any order, then you've won $50. Val, would you reload those machines? We still have 3 more special scramble draws for New Year's Eve from Scarborough, but before we go on, we'd like to take a look at one of the ways Wintario has taken part in the International Year of the Disabled.
Is that my mom out there?
Mark Riley has cerebral palsy. His friends Ronaldo Rodriguez, who is blind,
It's called a Braille watch.
Ellen Jane Patterson, who's mentally retarded, and a host of other characters make up a very special troupe of players called the Kids on the Block.
Really hard.
Hi.
Oh, hi there.
These incredible puppets, some handicapped and some not, help children to understand different disabilities and what it's like to have them.
Do people ever make fun of you because you're mentally retarded?
Well, you know, some kids do tease me, but it's usually because they don't understand what being retarded means. So I tell them that I'm just a little slow to learn. And after a while, usually they're pretty nice to me.
Wait a minute. If you're blind, and I mean really blind, how come you're wearing glasses? I thought glasses were to help people see better, and you said you couldn't see zip.
Well, Brenda, I wear these glasses to see some shapes and some colors.
Yeah?
But you know, I can't see well enough to read or to see your face either.
That means you can't see my beautiful face.
The Kids on the Block were created by Barbara Aiello of Washington, D.C. Scores of groups have adopted the troupe, giving performances all over the world to celebrate the International Year of Disabled Persons. The Kids on the Block have helped children develop a positive attitude toward people with disabilities. Wintario is proud to have helped maintain this valuable program in our province.
And that's another good example of how we all win with Wintario. And speaking of winning, we're going to head right into our special New Year's Eve prize. This will be number 3. Once again, it's a scramble draw, so Jock, would you roll all 6 machines? Thank you. Back out to Greg.
My next guest is a very interesting man, and I'll let him introduce himself.
I'm Rudy Horwood, and I'm in my last day as principal of Cedarbrae Collegiate.
Retiring today. Congratulations. How many years?
30 years in Scarborough and then 6 years in the military.
I understand you're one of those fellows, Rudy, that's always kept himself busy. In fact, after retirement, you're getting involved with NATO.
That's correct. I'm the secretary of the 6th Commission that takes care of military pentathlon competitions in NATO with all the NATO countries, including France.
Thank you very much for being on the show, Rudy. It's a pleasure to have you. Now, if you could just press that button for us, we'll be off. Thank you.
Thank you, Rudy, and a special thank you for allowing Wintario to come in to the collegiate tonight and have our special 1-hour telecast. At this point, we are waiting for 6 digits to complete our number 3 special New Year's prize number. And once again, it's worth $50 to a possible 3,500 winners, so it's good to have all those extra prizes tonight. This time we start with a 0. Followed by a 4. Somewhere in your ticket there should be a 2. Also another 2. This time we have a 6. And we need 1 more digit. And it's a 5. So in your ticket, hopefully you will have a 0, 4, 2, 2, 6, 5 in any order, then you win $50. All right, Val, we're keeping you busy tonight. We're going to do this all over again. Once again, 3,500 winners of $50 each, also for the next draw. And they're all loaded. Thank you, Valerie. Jock, would you roll 6 machines again? And we're back out to Greg.
Well, here's a lady that came all the way from California just to see Wintario tonight. Is that right? Well, we'll get to that in a second. What's your name?
Laura Henry.
Laura, you do go to school there, don't you? Where?
At the University of California in Davis. And that's all Americans talk about is Wintario.
I see. What are you taking there?
English, creative writing.
Home for the season to see the folks?
Yeah, 3 weeks.
Good. Thanks for showing up here tonight and helping out.
Thank you, Laura, and welcome home for the holidays. Thank you, too, for pushing the button for another special New Year's scramble draw. Waiting for $50 here. We start with a 9. Next, Valerie holds up a 1. Followed by a 3. This time it's a 6. In the next position, we have an 8. Remember, these can be in any order. And finally, it's a 1. So if you have a 9, 1, 3, 6, 8, 1 in any order, then you win $50. Val, would you reload those 6 machines again? And before we go on, we would like to take a look back at the many projects that have been funded by Wintario over the last year.
Figure Skating Club.